this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, and it's all up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
But we're a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records could still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Fielded at the 7. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive to game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Braylon Trice there to meet him. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Young on 1st and 10. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Set, ready. Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set.
Play action now, Young. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34.
Down.
They send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go.
Young on the play action. He rolls to his right. Has it down close. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Set, hut.
Brooks runs in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Cousins. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Now it's Cousins. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. And Davion Clowney on that stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Able to get it to Moore. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Now Cousins again. Throw reeled in by London. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That one's complete to London. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Falcons will have a first. Running left is Robinson. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this.
The previous play is under review.
No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far.
Set. Ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock. And the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front.
Yep.
And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
Got a man, it's London. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Jahan! Jahan! Where's Jahan?
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. You don't get this complete to Pitts. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. We've got a close one here. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Now Cousins on 3rd and short. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see, currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards.
Let's go now.
A tight end in motion now.
Hut, hut.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down throw for Cousins. Finds his target, Robinson. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He gets 6 on that play, and the Falcons will have a 1st. Here's Cousins now. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. On to punt, a former All-State punter who grew up just outside of Charlotte. It's Bradley Pinion. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Panthers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for.
Ready, ready.
Feeling the receiver in motion left.
Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down.
Come on, set.
They motion the tight end over.
Set.
Brooks on the counter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. Ready.
They motion a receiver left.
Set. Go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got to get it away. No, it's blocked.
You could see the vulnerability right up the middle from the jump, and that's exactly where the special teams attacked. Pressure got through, had a straight shot right at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's Cousins. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Throwing is Cousins. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Cousins. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. This one intended for the running back. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd and goal, it's Cousins. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. The kick by Lutz is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Young working from the gun. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Down.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Young looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man, Robinson has it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Cousins. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I could still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart. And really what he's saying is don't ever try that again.
We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Saints who come away with the victory at home. Derek Carr leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head up to the Pacific Northwest. Check on the Seahawks at home in Seattle. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Brock Purdy, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Josh Palmer, a touchdown reception. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And he's been having the kind of start he prepared for all offseason. And it's good enough to be top 5 in passing yards league-wide. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Cousins. Able to hit Robinson, complete. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Just 1 yard on the play, and they're left with a long 3rd and 12. To the air, Cousins. That's brought in by Mooney. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football.
Ready, break.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped that time by Marcus May. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Set, cut.
2nd and 6. At the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Set.
Rush coming for Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Ready.
Third and long, Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. And he's going to try to avoid having a second one blocked here. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. And that one vehemently swatted away. So second down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. It's into the hands of Mooney. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Dane Jackson.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Hut.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. He's on the move. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Look at that time for Deontay Johnson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion left.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete to Trumbull. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Motioning one of the tight ends.
Hut, hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They bring their tight end left. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Now it's Cousins. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, here's what I know, Kate. And sadly, from personal experience, after this one's over, QB, he's going to be the first one in the cold tub because he has been feeling the heat and paying the price all game long. At some point, you've got to find a way to protect the passer, or he's not going to endure this season. This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and long, it's Cousins. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 37. Throwing deep for the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down, touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
On the set.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Falcons ready for their next possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First down throw for Cousins. Pitts brings it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That one's complete to London. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Another carry for Robinson. Oh, he dropped that defender. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. Play action now for Cousins. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kickoff taken at the 3. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense headed out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Young working from the gun. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he reaches the 35 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Receiver in motion going left. 2nd and 1. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
From the pistol, it's Young. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's grabbed inside the 30. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
17-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
From the 17. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Falcons are being... Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Right side reeled in by Pitts. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. The final kneel down here, and that should put a bow on this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Here he is to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Charlotte.